Well, happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. We're going to go and recap today's trading session from my live stream, which happens on my main channel, Trades by Matt. Took two losers back to back. Never really saw the light of day and called it an early session. So yeah, let's dive into it. Yo, good morning. All right, good morning. It's Movie Monday. I watched The Equalizer 1. I watched The Equalizer 2. And I watched Gladiator last night. So we got a lot to talk about. But that's, of course, after the market opens in the first 15 minutes. Because I don't trade the first 15 minutes. We'll talk about the fun stuff. We got yesterday's close up at 660. That's what the daily chart looks like. A little prior test, like kind of like a wick test looking thing at 571. We got pretty close, 590. 571 though looks pretty interesting if it actually goes down there. So I want to keep that on the shout out page. If we sweep the overnight lows, watching 570s, could get heavy through there. I don't know. Yesterday's value or low sitting at 600. Very just kind of a non-existent overnight session. We had like a nice little push up to 700, dropped 80 points and it's gone sideways for the last 4 hours. VWAP sitting at 640, value high from yesterday 650. So 650, 600. Yesterday's close right above that also. Those are the value from Friday. Then we got overnight lows at 585 or so, with that 570 being the daily wick, and then 700 being the overnight highs. So Equalizer 1, really good, really good. The ending of Equalizer 1, wow. No spoilers, but wow.
After 7 months of struggling, I received my first payout of $50,000 last week. Thanks for having the chillest live trading stream on the internet. Good hangs.
Nice, dude. GG's on the 50K. Thanks for the 33. GG's on the 50K. That's crazy. Great payout. That's awesome. Chat, drop a GG. Okay, Equalizer 1. Very good. Equalizer 2. Is all right. Does not do, it's not the same as Equalizer 1, obviously. Equalizer 1 absolutely did it for me. Like, GG's, congrats on the recommendation. Very much enjoyed that. Markets are open. I did have to watch it in 2 parts because I was tired, but yeah, the second half, lordy. That had everything I enjoyed in a movie. Pure action. Equalizer 2, ending mid at best, but overall still decent. Now let's talk about Gladiator 2. No spoilers. Not that there's really anything to spoil. I personally do not understand any of the hate comments. I freaking loved it. I saw it in theaters. I saw it how it should be seen in theaters. I loved it. All caps loved. Great. Great movie. You know, honestly, okay, nice little push here right away. Trying to sweep the overnight lows. Again, 570, 571, that daily wick. Interesting spot. I thought it sucked, lol. I don't understand how anybody could think it sucks. Honestly, it has everything that I loved on the first Gladiator in the second Gladiator. Non-stop action, decent storyline, great, very solid. If I wasn't so nostalgic on the first one, I almost like it more. It's gonna be what it's gonna be a 6-month rotation movie for me personally. Every 6 months or every year. It's a yearly rotation for sure once it's streaming. Absolutely fantastic. 130 block at 07. News on the session chat. Nothing. Wholesale inventories or wholesales. US wholesale sales at 9. Oh, it is wholesale inventories. I was right. 9 o'clock. I just wasn't reading. Fed inflation expectations at 10. So 9 might give us a little bit of move. Most likely normally doesn't, but we'll see. Maybe 9 o'clock gives us something. Maybe 10 o'clock gives us something. As always, we are up near the highs. Unless we get nasty heavy, I'm not really looking to fade moves. No trades taken yet. No, we hung out at VWAP for a while, and then we've just been kind of melting. But I don't enjoy shorting up near the highs. So been wanting us to kind of snap this little downtrend that we have working, but I was waiting for 600. We're at 600 finally. We finally get there, but I just don't know if we're going to continue or not. Buyers don't look very juiced. It's lit. And we're coming into new lows here potentially. Alrighty. December 9th, Monday. Why is it bad to iron your 4-leaf clover? Because you shouldn't press your luck. Dumb. Dumb. All right, there's new lows, chat. We did it. All right, here's the daily level. That prior high. But we got juice through 550. That's spooky to me. If we didn't have the blocks, I would probably try a blind buy here. But with the blocks below, it just feels probably like we sweep it. Could probably get away with a short here too. Something like this. Off the untested prior low wick, opening range, low. If we get a kick up before the blocks get run, I like this short. If we don't, I don't really like the short. If we run the blocks first, I'm not in on the short. But if we can get filled, if I can get filled before we run the blocks, I'm interested in it. And we go run the blocks. We still have the 550 block. This would be a 20-point kick up. And they're just going to do both of them. Bummer. Okay. I'm going to go and take that off. Obviously what I wanted was to run those. I wanted to run those after we kicked back up to test this 80 level. I wanted to like close out at like 70, kick back up to 80, and then rotate those big blocks, that liquidity that was down there. Do I still like the 80 test is the question. We got a block at 520. 80 to 20 rotation would be nice. I think if we get up here, I will take it still. We got a 575 now. 114 at 575. I don't love shorting near highs, but the trend is pretty clearly down right now. I don't even think we're going to get the full fill. We stop at what, 70, 77, right where that block was. Dang, so I missed the fill by 5 points and we flushed it back to the lows. And now we're like kind of potentially trying to form a ligma down here. We had a 520 block earlier. Yeah, I still got the 520 and the 500 down there. I'm going to take a quick little stab long here. I'm going to try it. I'm going to have it very tight. If we make new lows, I'm out. Us bouncing around IB. Lately, we've been holding it for a little bounce. So I'm gonna take my shot at it. Obviously, the block at 520 is a little spooky, and it's a very tight trade. But yeah, I'm giving it an effort. I get stopped out here probably. Maybe not. We bounce IB one more time and push. That would be great. Yeah, I get stopped out there. Looking for a retest short here, right where I got out, is also definitely on the table. That's just about as cheap of a trade as I can afford down here, where it actually is like a clean invalidation point with it being IB. So I'm happy to take that trade. I'm down 4.5 points off that. That's okay for me. It's worth the effort, worth the try off of IB. And now we're closing low enough to where I can take a retest very comfortably. And the trend is down still. So, I mean, us snapping IB with a downtrend, I think is a good sign of continuation. We got blocks down below all the way through 500. So if I can actually get filled short at IB, I think it'll be clean. The breakouts of IB recently have not been working. So that's why I'm not taking the IB break short. But I will look and see if I can get a retest. That would be clean. Yeah, that trade, four points there is fine. Man, I feel like the last like 2 or 3 weeks, IB has not been getting broken very cleanly. And so it's been a, like that trade the last several weeks has been money. All right, I get filled short at IB. We do have the block at 550. This is an IB retest. It's a trade that I try and always take if I see it. If we ever get it. The 550 block is concerning, and the fact that we've been selling off for as long as we have. I'm gonna get instant stop to it. Or what? All right, that's it for me. That's 2 losers in a row. I'm not seeing it clean. I played both trades around IB. I don't really think, I mean, the first trade I took, I stand by that completely. This trade, minus the 550 block, I like taking IB retest when I see them, so I'm gonna take it. But the 550 block's a little questionable there, and the fact that we've sold off for 8 candles or whatever in a row, that's also questionable. Down 20 points. I think I'm just gonna call it there. 2 losers in a row that were never in the money is usually never a good sign for the rest of the session. So I'm gonna call it. Good luck. Be smart, be patient, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow morning for 8:30 a.m. market open, another trading session, and good luck.